So we have the new event here. What's it called? Legendary Raging Battle Event. Which this one is pretty easy. I've obviously pre-recorded this, mainly because some of these events do take a few tries on the first one. So I wasn't sure if it's going to be like super difficult to get all the challenges done. Because as you can see there, I'm going to quickly have a look at it. It's basically like, get a main ability with Trunks, Vegeta, stuff like that. But the only, I guess, real hard about this fight is you stick to the characters they give you. You can bring usually one or two of your own. Now I have spread up this part here, the actual fight, because there's no point me showing it. But basically the strategy is try and use Vegeta and Trunks as much as you can. And then switch to your third unit. So I brought Super Vegeta. You don't have to bring Super Vegeta. But any third unit, just sort of tag them in if you need to. Because the characters they do give you are pretty strong in this fight. Well, pretty much all these stages. But to do this fight effectively, get all the missions done, it's better to have your third character ready to sort of tank the hits if they can. Obviously you don't want to die, because then I think, was it this one? No, not this one, but the later fights you can't afford a single casualty. So you got to sort of be strategic on how you do it, because a lot of these is like, like I said, with the Vegeta and Trunks on, it's like Vegeta had to do like 15 attacks, and then Trunks had to do 15 like attacks, some of that. So if you sort of make them two the main focus of the fight to use, just switching between both, and then have like Super Vegito be, or your third unit be sort of the tank sort of unit. Yeah, if that makes sense. So while this near the Boo fight as well wasn't too bad, this Super Saiyan Goku did really well. And that's obviously because they do boost the units they do give you, so they are better than what yours probably would be. But at the same time, it's always better just to bring your own just in case. Yeah, so as you can see, that one land attack with 20 times of Goku, so pretty much I just had Goku doing all the hard work. Vegeta was just there to sort of back him up, just in case I needed him to, but I think I sped up all these fights until the last one, the Gohan one, because the Gohan one is a little bit more challenging, but it's still not that bad. I think I got it done the first go. There was one event, or one stage, which I think it was this fight here that we're doing now in the video. And it wasn't really, it wasn't really hard in terms of the challenges. It's just I got unlucky on this run, so I think what I struggled with on the first one, which I think I deleted the first clip, is I actually ran out of time, which is a bit weird to think of. But the only reason is I was trying to farm up blue cards, because you need, I think, 2 special move cards with Boo to use. So I missed out on them, like I literally could not get one of them in my first run. So this one here, I think I did get all of them. Yeah, once I did my second run, I got all of them. So still wasn't too hard. I mean, at the same time, I did switch my third character here and there. Especially with Hercule, because the Hercule that they give you does have paralysis that you can give to your enemy, which is obviously very good. But Hercule can get hit very hard, so you gotta be careful with that. I think Hercule could land like 5 attacks with him. But still, it's not that bad if you just play it strategically. This one here with Gotenks, the only problem with Gotenks is his transformation is very limited. So I think you need to get 40 time against him, so was it this one? Yeah, this one I had to do twice, and that's only because I didn't read it properly, and you only meant to do those 2 characters a list. I mean, you can obviously do what I did, do 1 run with 3 characters, just get all the challenges done, make sure you don't lose anyone, and then this one you could just massively speed up. Like, for example, I could have used the Rising Rush in this one, if I got the Dragon Balls, because since I already got the previous challenges done, all I had to do in this one was the 2 characters or less. So it was fairly simple yet again. But I didn't really use Vegito that much, I don't think. It was mainly just Gotenks, because Gotenks does really well in that fight. So yeah, now up to the Gohan fight, which is the last one, which, like I said, this event was not really hard. It was okay, it wasn't too challenging. This one probably could be a little bit challenging, I guess, but Gohan does get his Vanish Guard up very quickly. His Vanish Step up very quickly. So I think you need to do 5 dashes with him. But this part here, I'll slow down the video anyway. Just so you can see a little bit better on how to tackle it if you're struggling. Now, you don't have to bring the new Ultra. By the way, I just brought him just because I had him. But you don't need him for this fight. You can bring any other character, just as long as you have a second character to obviously, get ready to sort of switch in. But Gohan does do pretty well. And tanks, not too bad, as you can see. I let him get hit a fair bit here, just sort of see. Do we learn the special move? Yeah, like he does a lot of damage, so Oh yeah, special skills probably... I mean, I didn't struggle with this one. Sometimes the special skills are a bit annoying to get. But Gohan does draw a lot of them, so it's pretty easy fight, to be honest. Plus with the green card, he does recover Ki, I think it was. Or was it... He does something that was really helpful anyway. But as you can see, when we do get the step here, with the vanish step, he does get it back very quickly, so you don't really have to stress out too much. I usually, as you can see there, I wait a little bit before I start attacking, because obviously when you let them attack a little bit more when you've dodged it, you can sort of recover a fair bit. But you'll see here when I do switch to the Ultra here, I just sort of, farm the fight here a little bit. I sort of wait till I get Gohan ready. Like, I don't really want to attack if I don't have to. But I think that's basically, there's not really else much challenging about this. Actually, there's one thing I forgot to say on the Majin Vegeta one, but you have to use Majin Vegeta, is it does require you to land the ultimate skill. And obviously you can only do, well, you can do that with your third character, I guess, but if you're doing it with Vegeta, make sure you do it as like the LF. So he obviously doesn't have an LF, but wait till right to the end of the fight when your enemy's close to dying, and then use your ultimate then, because obviously he does a self-destruct, so if you use it too early, you lose Vegeta, which makes the fight a little bit harder. You can probably still do it, but it just makes the fight harder, so I'd rather recommend to use that till the end. Then it makes the whole fight way easier than what it has to be. Yeah, like I said, this Gohan one is very, very simple. I actually thought there would be another harder stage after this, which I think I do check afterwards. But there's not, I think it's only like 200cc I think you get from this as well, so it's not... I mean, the thing is, I like that they're adding more events like this. It's a little bit fun to do, but I'd rather have like a little bit more challenging on the last fight at least. But I guess they gotta make this enjoyable for everyone to play. So even if they made the rewards a little bit better, like make it maybe 500cc per event like this. Because like I've said before in the past, you know, since Legends now, the main units obviously we're aiming for is just Legend and Ultra units from now on, you know, every new release. You know, obviously the banners are getting slightly better, I'll admit that, they are getting a bit better. But at the same time, if you're like free to play or don't have a lot of CC, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, for example, this week, we've got brand new Ultra, Pity is 45 multis, right, so that's a lot of CC, and they are giving more CC out, but I think if they're going to keep up with these huge banners and stuff like that, I mean, obviously Anniversary is different, because Anniversary this year has been insane with the amount of units we got, because what in total we got 5 premium units, yeah, dual, yeah, so 5 premium units, so, like I said, the only other time we'll probably see something like this is like Legends Fest. Even Legends Fest, I'm a bit skeptical if we'll get the same results. Like, we could get, for example, dual, you know, Legend and Ultra for part 1, then maybe part 2 might be an Ultra, then part 3 might go dual again. Yeah, we just don't know, for example. But yeah, as you can see, that's the whole event there. Very simple. I do wish there was more rewards. Yeah, the missions, well, the only other missions here, which we go to in a minute. Hey, should we even get the title for this? Or is there no title? No, there's no title, so there could be more stages being added next week. Well, actually, most likely that makes more sense. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, those are the challenges done. All the missions, very simple. But if you guys need any more help, just leave a comment down below. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.